Hello world, this is JWP, J Ward Primo Beats, coming to you live from my bedroom. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my Patreon, JWP Patreon. That's with 2 P's. There's exclusive content there for making your own audio plugins and synth edits. Or my GoFundMe, JWP Fund. If you're watching this on YouTube, a like, comment, and or subscribe are appreciated. I'll be continuing along, remixing, remastering some of my older beats in FL Studio. So last I left off, I had pretty much completed everything as far as I know. I felt like I was ready to finish. However, did I do the neutrons? Pretty sure I did all the neutrons. I'm pretty sure I did everything. Maybe I might want to push the neutrons again. I think I was doing a bunch of like bass stuff, trying to get the kick drum and the bass to be audible on the small speakers. Toms, turn those up a bit. I don't think I touched the shaker as much. Didn't you? All right, so there's one thing that I did neglect is bass, the actual bass itself, and my dashboard here for controlling all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn up my speakers a bit and we'll get some bass happening. You'll notice that my bass dynamic EQ is driving, so we'll turn that down. Right there is fine. What does that look like? A little more, I guess. Control the width here, let's bring it in some weight, right? Let's see if we can do something with the... I don't want more punch. I feel like it needs more punch. So the transient shaper here. Slice start with. Boost to both 3. Down 3. All the way down. All the way up. Bounce. Oops. Okay, so just 500 and down. So we're boosting at about 12, let's drop it 12. I'm not sure it's going to go that low, 18. Kind of ruined it. Okay, maybe 6 then. We'll undo. Here. There. Six. Down by 12. Sustain maybe. Just trying to feel it out here. Trying to get a. Gotta set a timer. Okay. Back to the center again. Here's something else. I'm just not getting it, not feeling it. Literally. 6. Perhaps it doesn't live here. What I'm looking for. It just feels really big. That's not what I want. I want punchy. Okay, so let's get rid of that. And maybe perhaps we can get something out of the sculptor. Let's go ahead and just reset it. Thick kick. And punch. Punch. Less punch. Okay, so boldness. Other way in. Polish. Boldness. Punch. Punch barely does anything, eh? Okay, so I don't think that's a thing. I don't think I'm gonna get it to where I want. The most I can do is maybe get a little bump out of it. 3. This is loud now. Yeah, no. This is 6, -6. Get something out of the base. Could be because of this too, but I already tried that. So maybe decay. No. Anyway, let's try the base here. See if we can get some punch out of the base. And 9. That's 9. Again at 500 only. Not 5,000. Sharp, precise. What was all the way down here? Murder it. I'm just not getting anything, and this guitar is just killing my ears. Okay, so this has way too much rumble. Oops. We will, in fact, do this. And perhaps it's hideous. More. Maybe just where the fundamental lives. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And let's do a game match here. Let's actually see exactly where that's living. I do believe it's a G, right? Turn this off. And go here, and we're looking at D, E, and E. So that'd be 80. We'll put it at 100-ish. See what we get there. I like to kind of better at 200. Give it that body. So 80 to plus 160, 200. Yeah, it's a little more isolated here. Okay, again, I'm gonna do a game match. By game matching, we're just going by ear. Will sustain completely. Fix. What does that look like on BAM? Not bad. Oh, it's way down there, man. Guess we can cut more than. Try 80. But of course, that's not really represented in a lot of speakers, and we'll be losing a lot of gain and volume if we keep it down there. So let's give the smaller speakers a bit of charm too. There we go. And what exactly does that sound like on a small speaker? Like a plunger. Just plunging it out. I like it. Okay, so that's done. Let's look at this bass now. It's looking a little loud though, eh? But everything else should also be okay. Because there's nothing else, that's why. It's like, what's going on with the high end? There's nothing else in it. Still a lot of rumble, but that's fine. It's a good rumble now. Close this guy down. Let's put this base meow. And our base generator lives. Can I cut like in the middle? Can I have one more? How many can I have in total? 3? Okay, so let's turn this off. That off. It'd be nice to have 4 or 5 just so I can target more, but again, I don't have to be limited here, right? I can do what I want kind of thing. Like, I can just bring in another transient shaper, which I'm probably going to do. However, for now, let's go from where the kick drum sort of leaves off, 160, and then we'll top out at 5. 5 seems a little high. Okay, let's get in here anyway. Let's see what we can do. That's my 9. More. Not getting anything. It's not low enough. What exactly is it getting? Actually do another BRB. A bit longer BRB. Right. So continuing along. Have this area here. Let's listen to that again. Without it's not really doing much, eh? Let's bring it down to 100. Sharpness, medium. I can't see that it's like gray on gray. It's better than not. I can see distortion is kind of killing it. If I turn these on, right, and then I put them in sort of the opposite direction. What's this set to? 9? 12? These are 12. Yeah, I think it's the distortion, so let's look at that. Distortion. Where did I put it? Hi. Turn these off again. Go opposite direction. play into the bass drum, sort of. Bass drum. And also have to consider it is playing, not open. So they're opposite. I don't even think the bass is playing at the same time as the kick, right? It's just the toms that I think are killing it. Some of that with the guitar. I forgot it's also cutting the kick too, eh? So find out where our sweet spot is here. Coming back now. Do we want it long then? I'm not feeling it. Feeling that more. 9, I think, or something. Here. And then we'll go in, move down, bring in another one. I don't actually have it separated out, so I'm going to have to grab it manually. It is Neutron Transient Shaper. We'll just toss that on. It should land in the right spot. And then for this one, we'll put 2 points. I do believe this first one is 700, and then this top one is 1,000. And then we turn this off and that off. And then we just want just this one. I've done this before. It's hard to get this little point without accidentally closing that or killing that precise. And then, yeah. Okay, just the bass. Off and on. And this is important for the small speaker, so let's check that out on the small speaker. Didn't change much for the Marvel. But it's definitely better for the speaker. Okay. Now, close that. Maybe a little less quick. Our drive is killer again. That's actually because the saturator. Full blast. Sample mix. It's a little watery now. So, we have that in a little bit. That. And missing. On there. And we gotta turn down this drive. Okay, now for the toms. The toms are constantly cutting in here. What did they sound like low? So they gotta have a low end as well, right? They're really like boundy. Like there's lots to them. They're a little huge. Not sure which gate I want to use. I might as well use isotopes because it's faster. Image lines takes a little longer. What does learn do? Okay, so let's look out about here-ish. Probably to like the lowest one here. Let's do that presets we guys. Amp hiss. Drum multiband expander. Drum expander. Snare gate. Let's try something like that, I guess. Super fake. Add some of these. More. It's too high. I want it up there. Little cuts there. Maybe open, close, I guess. Something like that. A little more release. lot more release. Just boom, boom. Okay, let's check out the mix. Alright, and let's play with the transient now. There's no cuts here. What are the cuts? Cuts are post. That's fine. Okay, so what do we want? Well, less attack. More rounds. There we go. Boom! Boom! -3-ish. Reel this in now. Half 15, 7.5. Okay, 3/4, 15. 15 divided by 4 times 3, 11.25. Okay, so it's gain match now. There's no bypass. That doesn't help. Now I can't see the meters. I'll just go by ear. I feel like it's not a decibel thing. It doesn't need much, 4.5-ish. Not bad. Okay, so let's give it some bass width now and see where it ends up. This is annoying. Thank you. And no width, okay, so it's max out width. Bass is now dead. Only recovering when the toms aren't playing. There it is. No, because it's murdering it too much, I think. Maybe before the pew goes away. It's still kind of there. Okay, they're kind of meeting in the middle here. What does that look like? It's monstrous! Overboard. Like I lost a little punch now. So let's turn up a bit of K. Slow down with the K. More here. What does the drive look like? Max out the drive. It already looks like it is maxed out. That kind of sucks. There's pre-drivers too. What if that one had a pre-driver? What does that look like as a peak control? Well, what does the bass think of it? Bass is always like, what is this? Really? The bass that loud or what? I guess so. Ooh. Okay, it looks like bass tom number 4 needs some work. It looks like this isn't even linked. That's tom 4. That's bass drum. Bass drum can use a little less decay. A little less here too. Waiting for number 4. Number 3 here. Drive. Okay. I'm gonna kill it with the bass. It just affects the guitar, I think, eh? Oh, in the bass and the kick drum, right? Okay, so the toms need like punch. I feel like maybe they require the same as the kick drum. No, they require the same as the bass because they're cutting the bass, right? Okay, so transient shaper. So that's everything up high-ish, sorta. No, it's supposed to be on that side. Let's get rid of this one. Okay. And this is 500. I'm losing buffer. Okay, so let's close everything here. Open it back up. Here. Oh, I think I did that backwards. I did. Okay. I had another one here. Get rid of that one. Okay. Alright. No. Not gonna let me do that. No, it's not gonna let me do it. Alright, so I guess I'm just copying values over here. This is 11.25. And this is -3. Okay. And then down here. We want more punch. We want the same punch as the bass. Because we're replacing it, right? High end here. Okay, so this is 100 to 500. 15 by, oh come on, you just showed me. 15 by what? By negative? Come on, what's going on here? The problem is, okay, 15, what? Okay, 15 by 15, okay. And that's 100 to 500, okay. So add a new one, and then we want the one on the inside here, 100. This is 500. I think that's going to mess with the top end. That's fine, I guess. We want what we want here. And we just lost that high end again. So this is 11.5 by 3, right? 11.2. 11.25. 11.25 by -3. Was it 3? Right. 3. Okay. And this is maxed out, and this is minused out. Sharp, right? Sharp. Can't really tell. It's like smooth. It won't let me select smooth. So I guess we're going smooth. And then this is sharp. Yes. Okay. And then this does nothing. Okay. And close that and that so I don't get more underruns. I don't know anymore. I'm pretending. Okay, so let's hit these levels again. Oof. You can hear it. It's like pew, 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 pew. Yeah, it's all over the place. Okay, so let's bring it down to about 9. 11.25, 11.5. 11.5. A little bit more, a little bit more. 9. A little bit on the loud side still. So 10.5. Plus 1.5, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12. I like it in some aspects and some not. So maybe we'll use mix here. We'll go 75%. Lost something. Go 80, 80, 90. Yeah, yeah. A little louder though. Oops. There's an Energizer Bunny on it now. Yeah. Guitar's a little loud. And mainly it's just kind of constantly drilling into my head, so bring it down a little bit. Should kind of sit in the back, right? Kind of sit around with everything else. It just feels like it's right in the front. There we go. Feel like it's mixing well now. And I want some of this pew back. I feel like I lost some pew. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it back. You know. Maybe because of this. There it is. Go half. Okay, so it's gone now. Bass is gone. Medium to decay. Around here now for some reason. Tighten it up. You know, a little too tight. You know, just like bidding. You know. Let's see what the sub thinks of that. We appear to have some guitar in there. For the most part, it's pretty clean. Yeah, it's all high end. Bring it back. Sides. I kind of almost want a little bit more of that. A little bit more. See what that sounds like without the tester. Oh yeah, we can hear it now, that crunchy. So a little too much, I think. Mix it out a little. Completely gone. Back. Little crispy. Little crispy. Crispy. Extra crispy. Between little crispy and extra crispy. A little there, so it's like. Yeah, it's like. The bass drum's just drudging. Not sure if I like it though. It's fucking huge. Fucking huge, man. Okay. I wanted to just like, I wanted more. Let's open it up a little more. Maybe I can get that that I want. Okay, so let's try 250. No. Let's undo that. What hell? Ugh. You can't just let me cook, can you? It's like, no. Let's close these. I'll get some visual back here. Okay. 12, 15. But the more I pull on that, the less I'm going to get somewhere else, right? Like it's the equivalent of just turning down sustain. I guess I could add another one just for that middle guy sort of thing. Okay, so let's turn this back to 6. And we'll leave this alone. That's our low end. So we got the drudge. Now let's get some like some punch in there. So let's put that. Turn that off. Jump on this. Turn that on. And just So balancing now. Sharp, medium, smooth. It's not cutting it. Let's kill that. Okay, maybe I'm misreading it. Maybe it has to be sustained instead. Now it just sounds hollow. Okay, bring Sculptor in here. And then we'll go 5. We'll try to use this guy here. 500. We'll not try, we shall. Was it 250? 200? No, right? It was something else, right? Alright. 100 to about 250. Add punch. And let's turn this off. This is where it was. Without. Nothing. With. Just a little bump. Okay, fullness. This way. Polish. This is a dirty one. Nothing. Kick, maybe. Kinda. Low speed. Kinda. Still got the oof. But now it's like oof. Let's try it. Okay, let's try with the mid side. Everything. Ow. I think this bass is a little too crispy. No, not the bass, I mean the guitar. Just a touch too crispy. Ow. Still a little too crispy. Okay, so perhaps we had it right. We just need less boost into it. Because we want the ziz, but not the Pow. There it is. Okay, back off on it a little bit. Maybe a full blast here. This is it's too cooked. It feels like it's too cooked. There we go. That's what we're getting. That's really loud. I don't even think I'm using art. Yeah, it's good. Still a little sizzly. This back He's up on the sizzle, but I want half the sizzle. Give me half the sizzle then. Yeah. So now back to focusing on the bass here. This is, how do you say, conditioned. I don't really much care for that. This is how I'm going to be hearing it for the most part. Well, actually, probably for the most part, I'm going to be hearing it like this. That's a lot of sizzle. Yeah, it's like, I kind of like it. I don't want to change it though, because I feel like I worked hard to get it to the point where I'm fix this thing. But if I don't, it'll probably bug me later. So I'm going to pull out a little bit of sizzle. I don't know, I think I had it. It's annoying. Oops. I don't know why it doesn't do knob tweaks thing. stabilize, I think. Maybe just down a bit. No, either it is or it ain't. There's no pussy flipping around it. Back to the Mars. Also, this is with Mark, right? No, okay, good. All right, one more time from the left, and I'm gonna call it. Actually, let's run it through. If I want to keep that compressor, I might as well, right? Because it's adding to the sound for the most part. Let's try without first. Maximus is off. Let's bring in ozone. I don't have it in there, so I gotta open my browser now. And of course, it's probably just gonna destroy my system. How am I doing for like actual time? I'm over. Let it run, I guess. It's not gonna survive though. I know it's not. Just let it run, I suppose. Streaming, modern, next. Okay. I actually need the loudest part of my beat too, right? Let's bounce it out. What does it look like without a compressor? And with this guy. Okay, just having ozone open is like, oh. Okay, so let's turn off ozone. We'll just leave it as is, and we'll get it out here, recorded. Let's throw it right on the desktop. And then we shall just record. This outputs. What am I doing here? Why wouldn't it just be render? Right? I don't know why I gotta tell it something. Okay, so wave. Look at all these different file types. Exports. Look at all the different file types I just take off. 16 bits, I guess. It'll clip, right? So let's go 24. Don't need dithering, apparently. Okay, so go. And we'll jump in RX. I think it's just M4A is new. Also, too, I took that break, so my time will be different once it's cut. Now loading, right? You win the loading bar challenge. Xbox Achievement Award. Watching a loading bar. Okay. Let's bring that in, open, on the desktop, that, go. And then we use waveform stats here. And we want momentary, right? Which is right at the beginning. All right. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of changes in amplitude and volume. So we'll just run this first bar-ish, couple bars, 2 bars. Yeah. And then it's just going to fall apart anyway. I don't even know why I'm trying. Okay, mastering assistant to close everything else. And high intensity go. And we'll just close it. It's doing stuff. Surviving, flowing, sort of. Pew. Ooh. Give it a couple more seconds to be on the safe side. Okay. That should be done. Hopefully it was done. I should have left it running whilst I opened it. Yeah, okay. So this is my curve, right? And it always does this. It always does these weird curves. Now, I do believe I want like 13.5, right? So negative 13.5 by 0.5. And then we're going with IRC1. I just want to see what my old settings were here. Transient emphasis, look at all these things. This was triplet mastering. I guess I could have just opened it in the same file, right? Because I did that independently all on its own. So it is set to negative 13.5 by 1.5. Of course, this is true peak. Am I changing to these settings? Yes, because that's my standard. I'm not going to listen to the automatic machine. 33%. 66.66666. 666. It's 33.333. 33.333333. And the transient amount is 100. And it looks like the character went and changed on me. 1.25. Okay. So a lot of this doesn't really matter because the maximizer doesn't really touch anything for the most part. Let's go ahead and learn threshold. Are we still looping? Yes, we are. That closes. I do its thing again. I just totally destroyed my machine by leaving it open. View tools, macros, smart switch disable. Okay, now I'll turn it off and back on again. I don't know why it's still running. Off and on. Then it should do its thing. That's a really greedy algorithm as it searches for, you know, a balance. Makes its attempt to put it in that spot. Yeah, my computer's just not having it. So that should be good, I guess. Actually, we'll see if it's running. Cry, though. Looks like it's found its happy point here. 8.4. We're going to go solid 8.5. And then we'll get it in post sort of thing. So this is a pre-cut. I'll call it a pre-cut. I'm not going to really worry about anything else. There's so many tools in here. Spectral shaper. A lot of them are just like for copying other people or copying other music. Like, EQ matches. Low end focus, but I pretty much control my... There's imager. Let's get imager in here. And then I don't want to screw up my... I don't want to screw up my image, so no imager. It's fine as is. And then we'll get this outputted. Export master. So that's what it is there. Envoy master upload. Party services, all playlist tracks, video file, zip loop pack. We do that now too, since we're pretty much done as far as a pre-cut. Save. Dump all the stuff into a zip file, which is awesome. Okay, too bad it didn't take VSTs though. I really wish VSTs would import too. It's the holistic pack. Okay, so what am I doing? Export. Right? So kind of the idea problem I'm having with export right now is is this last? Right, it has to be last. It is last. Arc is on. Let's get arc off. These are okay. Yeah. It's just the dither, right? We want the right kind of dither. So medium, we are dithering down to 16-bit. This is a pre-cut. Okay. All right. Now it's ready. Now I feel like it's ready. So I'm going to save it again. I'm going to save as a zip again. So it's going to pack everything. And then I'll save it as an FLP. And that'll be sort of final. Processing zip. And then perhaps I'll come back to it during the, what's it called stage? The press stage when everything is put together. And then there's the final mastering sweep. Okay, so save as though. FLP. Okay, save, replace, yes, and export. Of course, it's got to do its thing, squashing everything together. And export to wave. This is 16-bit. I'll dump it where? I'll call them precuts. Precuts. Okay. And that there. Dithering off. 16-bit. Dithering off. Wave song selection. No, we want the whole song. Of course, it's got a selection, right? Okay, so I'll do that again. I'm going to save it again. Export the zip again, just so it replaces that file inside of the zip. Yes. Okay, now export into precuts. Save. 16-bit wave, no dithering, full song, leave remainder, cut remainder. Cut remainder. Oh. Now loading. Again, the loading screen contest. So I'm just going to call it there. It's pretty much done for as a pre-cut. And yeah, I'll probably... Actually, I'll keep the stream running. And I'll do the MP3 sort of processing, get it into the MP3 position, document that. So that comes from RX here. Now it's just a test run, so to speak. I don't even know what the waveform's going to look like. I mean, it's probably going to be a sausage, but that's fine. And like I said, Always On Maximizer was barely even doing anything. It was mostly turning it down than it was up. I think. I'm not sure I was paying attention. No, I wasn't because I couldn't see it. I never did actually see what it's doing, but it looks like it was actually in the negative, right? So Maximizer was doing something. It was turning it up a little bit. I'm not sure it's going to sound like how it used to. Which is a shame. However, it does have a little bit more spice to it now. Just hopefully not too much of a ruiner. That's not ruined, no. Get rid of this though. Go ahead and permanently delete that. There's quick access, but that doesn't get me where I want to be. I want to be in workflow and all deep inside the machine. Pro precuts, that guy. Okay. That's not bad. Too bad. So what I want to do now is we'll do the phase thing first. Phase. Under fixing phase. And then maybe I should do the phase after. Yeah, I'll do the phase after. We still got lots of headroom, so it doesn't matter. Dither, no. We want plugin. There's actually a couple step thing here. I think pretty sure I still have a batch thing. Remove all this, do I? No, I don't. I'm gonna have to make a new one. There's this thing on here called module chain, so we're gonna use that. And then first up then is plugin. And what we're gonna do with plugin is we're gonna emulate an MP3. Yeah, this codec, 256 MP3. And then what that'll do is it'll sort of chop up the high end solo artifacts. It's not even gonna let me do a live preview of it. So what it does is, yeah, it kind of chops up the high end, which reduces overall volume, and then we're gonna recover that volume. And then after that, this is why I saved phase for after, because that's obviously gonna mess with the phase a little bit. Change the phase, so we're optimizing phase after that, and then we want to renormalize it to loudness control. Well, not renormalize, but loudness control it, and then how does this go again? This is 0.5 integrated loudness, short term. We could turn that off. Program, I'm not even sure what that is. Loudness gate, I think this is just like a sleeping thing, right? It tells us. So it's the permitted plus or negative margins for integrated loudness. We'll see after. It's 2. LRA 1.4. It's just because it doesn't change. That's what LRA usually looks for, is a change, right? Okay. Integrated. Negative 24. It is brutal. Integrated. Well, actually, 13.8. I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this. I think I just normalize it. And that's at 0.5, right? Okay. And then that gets me like my maximum volume for an MP3. And then save as MP3, but that's not a thing in here, I don't think. Okay, so go ahead, do that. So it's cutting off the high end, turning it into an MP3, and now it's optimizing the phase, and then it's going to squish out as much of the waveform as it can, so it's the loudest it can be. Okay, so that's done. And now if we look at my waveform stats again, we're up to 0.5 true peak level. We're a little over 0.5, but that's fine. What's integrated is 13. What's it still 13.5? I should have gotten more out of it, no? What happened there? Because my true peak increased, but my integrated didn't. Because it's like the tiniest wiggle. Okay, so something happened in the rendering stage, I think. Close this. Because I was supposed to get like 12.5. I was expecting to get 12.5. What does it sound like? Maybe it's good, I guess. It's just me nitpicking, but I don't think so. You're supposed to get 12.5. Okay, so that's garbage then. Do I still have my module chain? Okay, so I'm going to save this as precut master. Precut MP3 master. And then I'm going to give a listen to this and see what's going on here. So Insight, Ozone is running. I didn't really change much of anything. So what I gotta do, turn it up or down? Because the idea is to be like 13.5, and then when it jumps to 2, then I get 14, right? And that's for YouTube or wherever else. So what do I want to do? It's too loud? So I want to turn it down? Wait. So it looks like it's grabbing that snare as usual. the wrong direction? I did, I think, eh? Okay, so... Let's go 9. Yeah, looks like I went in the wrong direction the first time. I mean, I guess I could get let the thing run. Super underruns. Non-stop with the underruns. Okay, so we'll just let the thing run. I'm gonna reset it first. And we'll let that run for, we'll say, up to here. And then that should give me a good reading. It's off. I'll let you turn that off. What's this? Eyeball. I guess if I wanted to hit that exact target, I gotta kind of leave it on and keep its random number. It's the normal number. So it looks like it's happy with where it's at. Thinking about it again. Okay. So wherever it's at, I gotta leave it there. 8.6. And that will hopefully give me the 13.5. So let's render it out again. Of course, I gotta save again. Saving again. At negative 8.6. And of course, this thing is selected again. Yes. Superapalooza. Okay. Let's get that out of there. Save again. What if I just leave like the auto detector running if it constantly auto detects? Probably, but it wouldn't sound very good because you'd hear it detecting at the beginning. Export wave. Back into precut. Save that. Yes, yes, and go. Ugh, weirdo. What do you call it? Arrangement too is what, half verse, chorus, verse, chorus, half verse. A little bit symmetrical. Ugh. I was hoping to be done in the lab 15 minutes ago. Guess not. So do I like the mix? I like a lot of parts about it. I still feel like the drum's really muddy. Drum. Better than before. Probably for like guitar muddiness. It's still kind of the same amount of drum muddiness, and it doesn't have the same punch. Because the original was just like the kick drum was just always it's just massive with the little bell. Ding. Now maybe it's lost some of that. Let's give it a listen in here again. Yeah, it's still there. It feels a little more nuclear now. The bass feels dead. I'm gonna have to go look at that. I'm gonna go way before the I'll say project info to do. Let's get rid of all this. More punch and bass out of bass. So So I think what's happening is the kick drum is cutting the bass, and then I'm compensating for it. Like I'm thinking that it doesn't need to be cutting, and I'm kind of avoiding that low end, probably with this, right? So yeah, it's not good. Anyway, so that's done. Save as a zip. Actually, I need to save as FOP, right? FOP. Yes. While that's running, I can get in here. We'll do this cycle thing. Actually, let's see where it's at now. Not sure if it's going to be right on the money. 13.5, 13.6 by 1.5. And then say if we normalize that, what does that give? 0.5 by 12.5. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. Okay, so let's undo that. And then we'll do the module chain here. So we chop off the high end. We can actually see it in the spectrum view, how we're losing the high end. So module chain, plugin chops the high end, turns it into an MP3. It actually adds like MP3 noise. I wish it wouldn't do that, but it's the best I can get right now. Phase, so it just lines it back up. We'll keep it 50-50. We'll just check it out later, and then normalize it. Just pushes it back into that. As loud as it can be in the digital thing. So we lost that high end, right? Got a bunch of hunks up there missing now. Okay. And then with the waveform, we got that alignment happening. So it's been phase corrected, actually MP3'd, phase corrected, and then normalized. Oh, wait. Which part is phase corrected? What does it say? Redo what? Redo. There's only 2 steps. 3 steps. Okay, so let's look at it now. Should get 12.5 by 5. Still at 13. Why does it keep giving me back 13? What am I doing that's killing the dynamic? 1.5 by 13.5. And then I go normalize and it works, right? Yeah, it works. And then it must be the phase optimization that's changing the top of the peaks, right? Interesting. Okay, so these are out of order then. Module chain. Oh, it's not even on. Okay, so it's the MP3 then. Okay, so what did I do then? I just normalized. All right. Let's phase it. Okay. And we'll normalize it again. Actually, we'll see where it's at now. So it's still there. It's actually perfect now. What's it gonna do? Okay, phased it. Okay, so let's go. Or MP3 it. Right. How do I say yes? In the other corner over here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so then we'll MP3 it. And then what happens? Wait. Okay, so we've lost our top end. It's actually clipping. No. Interesting. Okay, so then so it's the MP3 thing that's doing that. What is in the plugin? I mean, it shouldn't be doing anything. No, it's not doing anything. It's just the way that works. So if I normalize it again, shrinks it, right? Okay. Okay. So we're not perfect anymore. Phase it again. Look at all these stages after. Why? Okay. So we're back to perfect phase. And what does it say now? It's like, Yeah, so we're up there now. Okay, then normalize, right? Okay, so it's fine. It's like, yeah, it's already there. Huh. Yeah, well, that's when we change to MP3, it brings more noise. Like it brings more integrated loudness. It's really weird. It's all chewed up now. Okay, so what does that sound like? So like, what am I to do? I don't know. I mean, I can go loudness control and force it. Maybe that's what I want to do. Just force it into that. Because I want things to be consistent, right? It shouldn't. It's such a broad thing. I don't think it really needs. Doesn't really need to be surgical. So I could just keep doing this and this tracks over and over. All right. So after the plugin, it gets messed up. And no matter what, after the plugin, it gets messed up. No matter what, phase isn't going to help get it anywhere any better. And normalize is just turning up the volume a little bit. But loudness control is the one that gets it to its place, right? So right now here it's 13.5 by 1.5. And then it gets screwed up. It actually gets louder integrated. True peak goes all over the place. I think it zeroes out. And then it phase aligns. And it makes it sort of tight again. And then loudness control will bring it back to where I want it. So this is negative 0.5. Oops. Is that where I want it though? No, it's not where I want it. I want it at negative, see right there, negative 1.5 by 13.5. Oops. Right. And then I don't know what tolerance is. It's just what it is. Too bad I couldn't say like preview. It would show me. But I mean, I could check it out after. Okay, so that's it then. And then normalize, I'll bring it up to where I want it. So go. Okay, so tune it up. Tune it up. Phase, fixing the phase. In the phase. Okay, and then fixing the loudness. And then making it loud. It didn't even move. It didn't even look like it move. But it's where I want it to be, I suppose. That's what it said it was going to do. Inform stats. 0.5, 0.5, 12.5. Nice. All right, that's where I want it. It's chewed up now. So I phase align it again. Phase align it again. And then normalize it again. Then where's it at now? That starts. It's like, it's fine. It's balanced now, right? Okay, so let's undo that. And we'll put the phase align maybe after. Oops. We'll put it. It seems like phase align should be here. Right? Because noise control, loudness control, it's got lots of room to work with. So it's gonna go, it's gonna mess up the phase. And then phase lines will be like, here we go, perfect. It's gonna kind of snap things into place, and then normalize is just turning it up a little bit. So let's go ahead and save that, update presets, and then we're gonna undo all that. Okay. So then we get sort of the best that it can be. As long as it comes out negative 12.5 by 0.05, it's decent. That's where I want it. Okay. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Nice. Yeah. Everything else is for the birds. And it's not a sausage, so that's good. Maybe if like I was zoomed out far enough, it would turn into a sausage, but we'd still be able to see a bit of differentiation. Pow. Pow. Yeah, the bass is so dead. It's probably the toms too doing that, but I like the pow. But it just needs more body. It needs to come out more. And I don't have time for that today. So let's export to MP3. And I usually go with 256 constant bit rate. No limiter required because we already did all that. And go right there. Yes. So that's it for that. Check out my website, JWPsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my Patreon, JWP Patreon. That's with 2 P's. There's exclusive content there for making your own audio plugins and synth edit, or my GoFundMe, JWP Fund. If you're watching this on YouTube, a like, comment, and or subscribe are appreciated. Thanks for watching. Until next time.